Canada. What a time to be a Canadian. Canada's in the round of 16. Tomorrow's Canada Day. And Kawhi Leonard's back.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of VAR From Perfect, where three guys from Stefan Eustachio land give you the hottest takes of their favorite sport, football. I am so excited. I'm so giddy we're doing this podcast. What a time it's been. What a ride. What a weekend. I can't wait to get into all of it. We've got our usual squad. Anurup, my guy with the Canada jersey. What's going on, bro?
It's going great, man. I'm so pumped to speak about a lot of things, and especially, when Canada Day is tomorrow.
Yes,
and
sir.
We're gonna segue.
Yes, it's the perfect time. It's gonna be a celebration. Sal's also here, who was in Toronto for this game, so it's the perfect time to get right into it. Sal, tell us all about that moment, man. How has it been? How are you? How's everything, bro?
Oh, brother. You know what? First thing, Toronto was hot as balls on Saturday, man. Oh, my God. On Sunday, sorry. But you know what? And I was sitting there in downtown Toronto in the blazing heat, 80th minute, wondering, did I come out here and suffer for nothing? For a little bit of context for those who haven't been keeping up with the World Cup, I don't know how you wouldn't have heard this already if unless you're living under a rock, but Canada faced South Africa in their first ever visit to the knockout rounds in the World Cup, and they drew against South Africa, which I think we were all very happily surprised with. It ended up being a feisty game, a tough game, until we finally got a 90-second winner from Stefan Eustachio, right at the edge of the box, placed into the bottom corner. And I'm telling you, man, the scenes in Toronto were crazy, bro. We were on the tables, jumping around. It was the best "Oh Canada" I've ever sang in my life, I'll tell you that. But where were you guys in? How did you react? And what was going on in your world?
We actually had a watch party in Kitchener-Waterloo. Well, it was in Cambridge, so it's 20 minutes away. I walked in there, I expected there to be some people. It was packed, bro. It was jam-packed. Everybody had their little camping chairs. We had a big screen on. And again, like you said, it was so hot that day. Just sweltering in the heat. I couldn't handle it. But that game, I thought it was such a fun game. Back and forth. We had our moments. They had our moments. And the fact that that goal wasn't some fluky goal, it was a banger. Bottom corner, Captain Fantastic steps up, bangs it in. Everyone gets up, starts cheering. The only thing I will say is we need to work on our chants. I don't know what chants you heard. We had a bunch of "Let's go Canada." I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, I get it because of the Raptors and the Leafs. I get it. Like, that's our chant. We gotta cherish it. But bro, we gotta step it up. But this is the start. Getting into the round of 16 is a historic moment for us. So it was fun, man. What about you, bro? Anurup?
Yeah, I wasn't out and about like you guys. Thankfully, I was at the comfort of my home.
Nice and cold.
Nice and cold, man. Just like the country. Unlike what it is right now. Yeah. But you know what? I was having FOMO looking at looking at you guys out there enjoying with the crowd, and I was like, shit, I should have gone. Screw the errands. I'm like, Sal, bro, I need to run errands. I need to cook. I need to clean. Yada, yada, yada. And Sal was like, okay.
It is what it is.
I've got seats. I've got two tickets for you. That's the first thing that I read in the morning. That was Sal's message.
Bro.
Yeah.
Should have reached, man.
I know.
Should have reached, bro.
Missed it. It was buzzing from what I can see. Hey, I mean, I was enjoying at home. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
We were about to blow the roof off. Me and Tanya were screaming, our lungs out. And the most comical part was our landlords upstairs. They were watching as well, and there was a delay. And they started yelling at the 90th
That's the worst.
No. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, that sucks, dude. Oh, no. But hey, we won, I guess.
Yeah,
that sucks,
I know. But you know what? It was still emphatic. Looking at Eustáquio's goal, despite the delay, I knew that we scored. But look, I did not expect Eustáquio to score because I mean he was the engine. Let's go straight.
He was really good.
He was the engine. Like I don't think so. There's anyone else who was more deserving than him.
100%.
To get that, to get that opportunity, to push the country to the round of 16 for the very first time. This is the third World Cup, guys, for Canada.
And we're already in the round of 16. That's insane.
That's insane.
That is wild to think about.
Even Netherlands couldn't make it.
I know.
Amongst other teams.
Yes, which we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Okay, so let's dial it back. Let's go to before the game even started. So Jesse Marsch announced his lineup, and I think some of us were hopeful that Alphonso Davies was going to start potentially because it's knockout rounds, but he of course didn't. I was a little bit surprised to see Kyle Larin not start as well. Our best game was when both him and Jonathan David were up front, so I thought he was going to revert back to that. So I was a little bit surprised that he kind of kept him on the bench, and as long as he did, but we'll get to that. And of course, we're going into the knockout round with arguably we talk about Eustáquio, but obviously we're missing Kone, right? Like we can't forget how important that is. But it's nice to know that we have Saliba coming off the bench. Definitely showing his quality, showing what he's worth. But I don't know. I was a little concerned going into the game, but that was my biggest kind of question mark is this the right lineup choice?
Yeah, I was surprised as well, as you mentioned, Sal. I would double down on that as well because we've always been strong with Larin and David up front. But you know what? And that's what we were missing. The final output, the end product was missing. I think we did pretty well throughout the game. We were dominating the ball. Kudos to their defense, South Africa's defense. I think Moriba or so. They were solid. Even the keeper Williams was pretty solid. But yeah, the lineup was a bit I thought it was a bit shaky. Luke, I can't say his last name, guys.
Oluwase?
For the life of me. No. Luke De Fugloris. Sorry. The 20-year-old defender.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But he made a superb impact after he, came, he was subbed on.
Yeah.
Like he didn't make a single, he was impeccable.
Yeah.
Like not on one wrong challenge.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a bit perplexed with the lineup too. But at the end, it worked out. So.
Yeah,
Subs were great.
Yeah, my only thing was I thought Tejan Buchanan was our best player at the start. He was cooking, bro. He was Villarrealing everybody. You can tell he was a level above, and he was doing what he needed to do. So when he came off, I was like, why don't you put him and Alphonso Davies? But man, when Davies came on, you can tell. Obviously, he's not there. The quality, bro. The way he just when the ball got to him, he held it. His passes were going to the right person. Obviously, he doesn't have the burst of pace anymore, but you can tell this guy's a level above, man. Like, right away he came onto the pitch, you're like, this guy is for real. So, I just seeing him back, even though it was a substitute appearance, not him starting, was just good to see. I really hope he's fit for the next game. We need him. We'll get to that, I guess. We definitely need him. But again, like, another player I want to shout out was Bombito. I thought he was this close to scoring. He had chance after chance after chance. He was this close to scoring. And again, Eustáquio throughout the game, his deliveries, corners, free kicks, he was the man. And I'm so glad he got that goal because he was our best player by a mile. I was sort of disappointed with Jonathan David. I don't know if you guys remember. I think this was in the first half. He got a ball in the penalty box. He takes an extra touch. Just hit that first time.
Overthinking. I thought he was just overthinking.
First time this World Cup though. He did the same thing against Switzerland, and he did the same thing against Bosnia. I wasn't a little disappointed with Jonathan David. For me, this was Jonathan David's chance to show that he plays for Juventus, right? Like this is supposed to be like we forget. Like he's not just like he plays in the the Belgian league or like
Yep.
one of the better teams in Spain. Like no. He plays for one of the top premier clubs. Ronaldo was in his position just a couple of years ago. He's one of Ronaldo's replacements. Like, just to put this into levels for people that don't understand how big Juventus is.
Yeah.
And he just didn't show that quality. You know, even Davies, right? Like, you could tell if you go back to the last World Cup, he could have so easily just pushed that ball down that left side and chased after it. You could tell he just doesn't have that anymore, right? The legs still aren't there. But the first touch he got, he catches it on the sideline, whips this beautiful long ground ball in down the middle into Jonathan David's feet, who eventually bumbled the ball a little bit anyways. But you could see just when he touches the ball, the movement, the gravity that he brings into himself. Jonathan David just didn't have that. I almost wish that Kyle Larin was starting instead because it makes him a bit more of an aerial threat. Crosses become a bit more dangerous. I was so disappointed with Jonathan David, man. Like, this was really his chance. The Qatar game to me is like a moot point now. It's like, oh, okay, you scored a hat-trick against Qatar where we scored 6 goals.
Yeah.
What else are you
like
going to do for us now?
Yeah, like that's obviously a big moment, scoring a hat-trick, but these are the kind of games where you need to step up. And unfortunately,
tested, right?
he didn't. Yeah, like, even, who was his name? Olowose, the other attacker started instead of Larin. He had a clear chance. And I thought he was slightly better than David, which is...
Yep.
I get it,
It's not great.
It's not great. It's not a good look for him. But obviously we support our boys, hope they do good. But that was kind of my thoughts of the game initially.
He had a great chance when Liam Miller gave him an exquisite pass. I think he had a clear-cut open chance, and he messed it up.
Yeah. I think that was the theme of the game.
He was at par with Jonathan David. Yeah.
You know what really helped us, though? Is we talked about how we didn't have that, like, final touch. Like, that finishing touch just wasn't there. I felt like our creative play was good. It helped that South Africa was just as bad, if not worse.
Oh, yeah.
At that final touch.
They were terrible.
Like, you know, I can't remember the exact stats. I think they had something like 58% possession or something. Like, they had a ton of possession. They were super physical. They were pressing well. Like, they were doing the first 75% so well. But that quality when they got around the box was just
they didn't have
it. It just wasn't there. And that saved us a couple of times. And that's where I get nervous kind of looking ahead at what's to come is we can't be making those type of mistakes now in front of goal and not capitalizing because other teams will. That was my only thing. I'm just looking at it right now. South Africa finished with almost 60% possessions, 133 more completed passes than Canada, and only 0.09 XG. And I know, I don't want to be that XG fucking guy, but I'm just saying, like, it just kind of represents how...
You're tactical, bro. Tactical.
It just... I don't know. We got lucky with South Africa. If we played Croatia or, you know, another, like, a B to C tier team, this would have been a rough night. But, hey, you play who's in front of you. We got the job done. We have to move on, right?
I have to say, I was really impressed with South Africa's defense. And there was this guy, remember the guy in the second half, he made that goal line clearance?
Oh, my God.
Bro, that guy, his name is Mbakazi. I don't know if that's the way you say it. Yeah. I looked him up after. He plays for Chicago Fire. He's 20 years old. So that was a performance from that guy. That clearance alone was just unbelievable. And I didn't know he was 20 years old. So maybe he could get a move. I don't know what's going on based on, you know, people just buy somebody from the World Cup based on how they do. So maybe this guy could get a move. I wouldn't be surprised, but he impressed me a lot. He's young, so maybe there's a future for him. But I want to ask you guys a question. Like, for people who don't understand how big the World Cup is, like, how big is this moment, in your opinion? Us making the round of 16.
I think it's the most watched and most streamed, like, it hit 7.1 million. That was more than the World Series, I guess. That's
like the baseball?
Huge. Yeah, Blue Jays World Series game. That itself shows that football / soccer is getting, you know, it's gaining popularity in the country. Yeah. Like, and TSN has done a great job, by the way. So,
I like their broadcast. Some of the commentators.
Commentators are sus.
No,
But that's
not
not
the
TSN's fault though.
That's not TSN's
They're just
fault.
broadcasting
Right?
another.
but broadcasting is even on YouTube they upload videos like within 5 minutes.
Their highlights are
very
fire.
prompt.
I agree with you. Oh man, yeah. TSN right away. They give the long highlights or short highlights. They put it up right away. 100% agree.
Yeah.
Like me asking that question, right? The one thing we kind of forget, that was the only game that day. So
Everyone was
anybody watching the World Cup, they're watching that game.
Yes.
Right? And the fact that we made it to the world, I was sitting there thinking, right? I was like, because I was thinking back, my first ever sporting memory, I'm not talking football, I'm talking sporting memory, is a 2002 World Cup. Brazil, Germany,
Yes.
all these teams, right? So I think that since this was the only game, if anybody's watching the World Cups watching this, they're gonna know Stefano Stacchio. They're gonna know Canada through this guy. Some kid in the corner of
Yep.
like when I watched it, I was in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. My first memory of Brazil is the World Cup.
Yep.
So I think
Ronaldo.
like for people who don't understand how big the World Cup is, people are gonna associate Canada with this moment, with that
Yep.
goal, because it wasn't just like, oh, we scored a goal and we held on. A last minute winner to make it to our first round was like knockout rounds in the World Cup.
Yep.
You can't understate that moment, man. It's so big for not only the country nationally, but internationally.
Yeah.
And this program, it's like you can't understate it. Like it's crazy, right?
There's probably some kid in South Africa who didn't even know anything about Canada, and now he's probably like burning an Estacio jersey somewhere.
Yeah, you like.
This is all they know of Canada is that.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
These guys made the round of 16. I know nothing else about Canada except that
Nope.
that guy scored against my country
My
in the
God.
92nd minutes to kick us out, and he will remember this, and it will
Estacio!
foster. Yeah,
Made
honestly,
a punching bag.
bro, literally. There's some African kid right now in some little village outside of Cape Town, just making like a little voodoo doll of Estacio.
Like Estacio. But yo,
so
they know what
crazy
Canada
about.
is. It's nuts, bro. That's all they know about Canada. They don't know about anything else.
Yo, Arvin, like, you know how you mentioned, like, your earliest memory is, like, the 2002 World Cup, and it's probably the same story as you as it is for me, but I became a fan of this sport
Yep.
because of international football first, right? And that's what
Yep.
led me to become, like I said in the first episode, right? I'm a Man United fan because I was a David Beckham fan from England. So
Yep.
what I'm so excited about is a lot of young Canadians who, you know, grew up thinking like 10, 14, 15-year-olds that grew up thinking, oh, soccer's soft and it's this and it's that and basketball's better and hockey's better. I think this is going to create so many more football fans in Canada, kids that are going to want to grow up to become players, to learn the sport, to watch the sport. Like, this is just so good for Canadian sports in, like, general. So, but wait, no, we're going to see this change in, like, 10 years, man. It's going to be a drastic change in Canada when it comes to how much of an impact this, honestly, they might even lose next game. This
Yep.
singular game had on our future as a country.
Huge
So it's
Because you
crazy to think about.
like even now you could argue Alphonso Davies is the greatest player to come out of North America.
100%.
You could make that argument.
Yeah, I
Right?
think
the
so.
Champions League. I couldn't think of any. Maybe Pulisic, but when he won the Champions League, he wasn't as important as Alphonso Davies was to Bayern Munich. Like Alphonso Davies at one point was maybe a top 3 left back in the world.
No, he
probably-
was the best.
arguably the
He
best.
was the
Arguably
best.
He
at
was
one
the
point of
best.
time.
Yeah. So
At one point of time.
yeah, I don't think North America's produced that kind of player. Like, imagine what that does. Like, Canada's football program, this is our second time in a World Cup or third time? That's so young.
Third time.
Third time.
Third time.
Second? I thought it was second.
I think.
I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if it's second or third.
It was. Okay, I think it was 82, man. I think we were in the World Cup in 82 as well. I'm not sure, again.
I'm not sure.
yeah, you're right.
heard-
In 1986, 2022,
86,
2026.
sorry.
Yeah.
So there you go. So third time, even that, right? Yo, great pull under respect. So even it being our third time, the fact that we're in a knockout round, and that's the goal that did it, you can't understate it, bro. In 10 years, hopefully we have like 7 Alphonso Davieses, and we win the World
Exactly.
Cup. That's there you go.
And guys, don't forget the fact that Canada, like maybe a decade ago, was ranked 120 or 130 lower than third world nations. you know.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And right now they're 30, and I'm pretty sure we're going to bump that rank up.
Especially
and
yeah.
it was a total and it was not like an overnight change, right? It was a gradual growth after Jonathan Herdman's appointment into, I think it was in 2016, I guess, because he was the women's team coach, and the women's team were killing it. The men's team was struggling, actually.
Yeah.
So, and Jonathan Herdman, I think he laid the foundation. Like, he bound the team in a way that they played as a unit. They never had the confidence before. And Jesse Marsh is that kind of a personality who is full of vigor, and he is all he just carries the team. He has that gravitas that the team reflects, right?
Yes.
So they play like a very tight-knit unit right now. Like, for example, when Kone was injured and Saliba was his replacement, when Saliba scored, did you see how concerned he was? Like, did you see his expression? Like, he just ran to the to the sideline, and he was showing off Kone's t-shirt, jersey, right? Visibly he was perturbed. Yeah. So you can see the change, and it's just getting better, and hopefully it keeps getting better because there's potential.
Yeah, because it's funny because he's American, but his personality and the way he's embraced his Canadian team is something else. He's a perfect coach for this team right now. Like, I love him.
He's the badge.
Yeah, bro. He's doing
rattle the
right
Americans.
Yeah, he has to.
There's only so much the tactics and X's and O's is gonna do for Canada, right? Like, it's that camaraderie, it's building that team spirit, the play for the badge, like run through the wall attitude. Like, I think Jesse Marsh brings that into the team.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we needed to make this push into the knockout round. But
yes, sir.
I mean, the fun was very fun. The celebrations were had. And so as Sunday went by, our focus changed to Monday night at 9 p.m. because we had Morocco and Netherlands. And basically, Canada was the first team to qualify for the round of 16. And we would essentially play the winner of Netherlands versus Morocco. Admittedly, going in, that's a shit draw because those are very tough teams regardless. I think even if you don't know football, you know probably that Netherlands is one of the top European nations, a very historical side. If anything, a bit of a down period, but they're still a very challenging, tough, experienced squad. Morocco, on the other hand, not the most prestigious footballing nation, but one that is in form, right? They're coming off a semifinals appearance in the last World Cup. They play a very physical and tough brand of football. So regardless for Canada, this was going to look like a tough game, but best believe I think a lot of Canadians were tuning into this one just to see how it would play out. And oh boy, did we get a fucking game. For context for you guys, we were going to record this podcast like right after the game happened yesterday. We're like, you know what? Game's at 9 o'clock. Let's hop on right at like 10:45. Bang out a quick episode for the boys. We're good. And yeah, we'll talk about why that wasn't the case. But what a fucking game that was, man. Holy shit.
Unbelievable game. And to be honest, going into that game, I thought it'd be a tighter game than it actually was. Morocco dominated. Let's call it what it is. They were unbelievable. Their technical level and the pace with which they play with, like Unahi Hakimi, they got El Kanous, they got Saibari, even Buadi did. Brahim, he had a poor game. I was very disappointed with Brahim Diaz. He didn't do it. He was trying too hard. But even Buadi, he didn't have the best game, but you could see how he was always thinking forward. He didn't have the best game because he gave away the ball a lot, but it was because he was trying that risky pass, right? Which I'm okay with, right? As an 18-year-old, he's a kid, bro. He has a cojones to play that pass. I think he's going to come good. But Saibari, oh my God.
Saibari's great.
Unbelievable, man. Up top, he was terrorizing Van Dijk and Van de Ven, even though they had a great game.
They both had a great game, by the way.
They both had a great game. Until, that's your boy Van Dijk, bro. Diop, come on, bro. You gotta... Come on,
he switched off, but bro, okay, listen. To his defense, he was great until then. all the even
He was great until he lost him the game. He was great.
He was great until
exactly.
that.
He started twerking then. Come on.
Nah, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. But yeah.
Clip it, chat.
But even Gakpo scoring, that was a big moment.
Bro,
Okay,
guys.
Go for it, bro. Anoop, that's you, bro. That's your boy.
Yeah.
That's your boy, bro.
Fuck. First of all, I was shocked that he started.
Yeah.
Like, after what he has been through,
Yeah.
like losing an unborn child,
Yeah.
and then he scored like out of nowhere. Someone
Yeah.
else squares him,
Yeah.
squares to him, and he just rockets it. It was
Yeah.
a great goal, by the way.
Yeah.
And then he just falls to his knees, and then it. And I loved the moment when all the Dutch players were surrounding him.
Yep.
Just to I
thought
don't
he
know,
got
maybe
hurt.
just.
Because he was holding his head like this. And I was like, oh shit, did he get kicked in the head or something? And then
Exactly, I
the
thought he was
commentator
injured too. But
oh shit, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you realize, right, what happened, and then he was looking up to the skies. Oh my god, I had a lump in my throat, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it was an emotional moment for every Dutch fan, like every Dutch fan, and obviously Liverpool fans as well, because we completely resonated how he was feeling. He put up a post like just 3 days ago, right? And I was shocked that he was starting. You need next level mentality, and he gave us all, by the way.
Yep.
Sure, he was initially he was a bit I don't know. He was invisible, but he was not getting the service, right? But he delivered. But yeah, respect to huge respect to Cody Gakpo.
Yeah, because it was what a moment, and I have to say, like, like you said, the mental strength to do that. Respect to him. It's such a tough moment. If that was the winner, obviously that would have been a great moment, but that wasn't the case, unfortunately. But like going back, I have to talk about like Somerville. Man, oh man, this guy.
Man of the
he's
match
been
for me.
he's been their best player. He's been Netherlands' best player this whole tournament. Off the bench, while starting,
100%.
no doubt. That assist to Gakpo, guy was on the floor, just kicks it, like karate kicks it, and gets that assist. At first I thought it was an accident, but once you watch the replay, no, he meant that 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Crazy vision,
100%.
crazy presence of mind.
And guys, his work rate, he was like running forward. He was, he was running back as well. He was, going back to defend. Like he was playing like a makeshift right back at times as well.
Yeah.
There were
he was
times you could tell
all over the place.
He almost looked. He looked a bit deflated because I felt like he was doing so much and he just wasn't getting support. But he had those moments where he was just dribbling through, and I'm thinking, yo, he's gonna create a moment of magic. And sure enough, it did come through him. I also want to shout out Verbruggen though, man, because I thought he was massive. If there's another player of the tournament for Netherlands, it might just be him. That save he had in extra time to prevent the winner.
That's the save of the
I
tournament.
don't even understand, because I think it hit off his thigh into his arm and then went out. Like everything.
I think it was the opposite way, right? Like
or something like that. Yeah, I remember. A double deflection.
Yes.
And he had to keep everything so strong, so perfect.
Yeah.
I thought it was a goal. Like even after he kicked it, I was like, I turned around. I was like, that's a goal, right? That was a Bruno Fernandes level miss, man.
Fernandes. Yeah, no, it was unbelievable. But like, I have to say, a lot of this loss is on Ronald Koeman. Why are you playing 5 at the back, bro?
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
let's
to
talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Shitty move.
It's
I don't know if he was scared of Morocco's wingers, and so he wanted like essentially overload on the defense. I just don't understand. It just shows me that you talk about how having cojones. Netherlands didn't play like they had no hones. Like they had nothing.
No hones, baby.
Like they played so scared the whole time, except Somerville, obviously. But the 5 at the back just, I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. I know Van der Ven in the last game as a left back wasn't working out. So when I heard Ake was starting, I was like, okay, kind of makes sense. Put him at left back. But no, that wasn't the case either. They were both I don't know. It didn't make sense, and it showed because they could not hold any possession at all. And here's the thing, like, if you think about most 5-backs, you usually have a guy in a 3-back, 5-back, whatever you want to call it, one of the central defenders that can kind of come in like a John Stone style that can play like a pseudo six, like that holding midfield that you can pull the ball through, play some triangles. They weren't even doing that. So it was just Gravenberch just getting swarmed in the midfield because there's no one for him to look forward to. It's that or just hoof a long ball towards Gakpo and Somerville and hope they can create something. I don't know what the game plan was there.
Yeah, there was no game plan as such, I feel. I feel Koeman wanted to stifle Hakimi. That's why he put Ake and Van de Ven on the left, right? So, but I don't think that worked. Hakimi
because dude, Hakimi, he's a left back or right back on paper, bro. This guy just does whatever he wants on the pitch,
right?
Especially with Morocco.
He's a king.
And he's so scary though, man. He's popping up in the box, running right, running left. Him and Unahi were just combining like crazy, dude. I feel like we've talked a lot about Netherlands, and which is funny because like they did lose. Morocco were unbelievable. They were unbelievable. They deserved to win the game in regular time. The fact that it went to extra time and penalties, which we have to talk about, that penalty shootout. Honestly, that was one of the worst penalty shootout performances from Netherlands I've ever seen. Dude, are you guys not practicing over both of them? You're right, both of them. It's like Bunu, is that the goalkeeper?
Bono.
Yeah, he was born in Montreal, right?
Oh yeah. I think I remember Jared saying
Montreal.
That. Yeah. Should have played for Canada,
that's a crazy thing because arguably Canada's worst player is our goalkeeper Crepeau. So imagine if he was our goalie. But I love that strategy. Did you see what he was doing? He would just essentially pick a side and just get big, and they just kept shooting it right at him. And I kind of love that strategy because I think the first couple of guys were doing that fucking stutter step bullshit, bro. I hate it so much. But one of the ways you can counter a stutter step and they're going to just blast it is to just pick a side. And you know what? You could call it lucky or whatever that he picked the right side, but he pulled out his strategy, man. It worked. It was genius. Him and penalty kicks in the World Cup, man. This guy's a legend at this point.
But guys, how unfortunate was Verbruggen with that? He saved it.
Oh,
and that never happened. I've never seen that before. I don't know about you guys. I've never seen that before. He saves it, and poor guy, before he realizes his foot was in a position where it just kicked the ball.
Yeah.
So
I've never seen that before. I thought he saved that. I thought
he technically did. He
did save it.
And then his leg while he was laying on the floor.
It was curled. His leg was curled, right?
It was a natural movement of his body. Just kicked it back, and he had no idea. I initially wanted Morocco to win this game. Outside of the whole Canada thing, I just was rooting for Morocco over Netherlands. I'm just rooting for every African team in general, but the games that Verbruggen was having leading up to this and the game that he had today, I almost felt like he deserved this win, especially if he pulled off, and he did pull off a couple of saves, right? It looked like they were on their way. He did everything he could, but my God, they just kept fucking missing. What the hell was going on? Yeah. Morocco choked it. I think at one point we're up 2 penalties.
Yes.
And then they missed, and they brought them back in, and
they missed the first one. The first one was horrible. He shot it to Mars. The guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was the sub, I guess. Who was it?
I wasn't even sure.
I don't know.
But
it was Anas Salah Adini, I guess.
Salah Adin. Was it Salah Adin? No, it wouldn't be Salah Adin.
Salah Adin? No.
I'm not sure who it was.
I'm not sure either.
I know Quinton Timber missed one, but not Julian Timber.
Missed
it. Was Quinton Timber, right?
It had to be a Timber, though.
Don't get me started, bro.
Yo, Vershab immediately goes on the chat not knowing it's his brother. It's like, of course, Arsenal players and missing penalty. What's going on?
Bro. Oh, God.
But they did.
He was pretty good, though. When he came on, he was, other than the penalty miss, but I don't know. It was tough to watch, but honestly, I'm glad Morocco won that game because they deserved to win that game. Thoroughly deserved to win.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't some... If Netherlands had won that, Morocco would have gone absolutely robbed. Absolutely robbed.
What do we think of let's do a little quick 2-minute preview of Canada versus Morocco. Based on how you saw Morocco play today, or on Monday, what are we thinking on Saturday, boys? What are our chances? Come on, right? It's coming home.
Solely based on history, the chances are slim. You know, looking at Morocco's attack, the wingers are going to rip the defense apart. You know, and as you mentioned, South Africa were not taking their chances. They will.
Yeah.
Morocco will. Saibari, good luck.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
So, but I'm still being a hope. You know, a very hopeful optimist, whatever you wanna call it. I just hope that you just play haram ball for like 120 minutes. Pull off an Arsenal. I don't care. And then, do it. And then go to penalties.
Do you think they can handle their physicality, though? I think that's what I'm most nervous about is the pace and physicality that Morocco plays with. Like, that's what's making me nervous.
At this point, I don't think Jesse Marsh would kind of switch his formation to maybe like 5 at the back to kind of handle their physicality. He's going to go with the 4-4-2.
Yes.
So I think we have to start Alphonso Davies. I think we have to start Kyle Larin. Because at the end of the day, we need players who gives us the best chance of converting the few chances we get. If that's a set piece, so be it. If that is a one-on-one, I trust Kyle Larin more, right? Even more than Jonathan David at this point. We need players who are killers in the penalty box. We need Alphonso Davies to start, and we need to make sure, like you said, I know it was a joke, but we have to Arsenal it. You have to try and maximize your set pieces. We have bigger center backs like Bombito and things like that, so maybe if you can nick a goal and then just shut up shop and try to get them on the counter, I think that's the only way to play them. Because if we try to go band for band with them, bruh.
We're not a match, bro. We're not a match.
No. As much as I love Canada, the story, we're not just there technically. This team is. They're physical. They got one of the best players in his position. They got one of the best young players in their position. Saibari is at Bayern Munich. He's obviously really good. So we really have to be resilient. We have to capitalize on our chances. But here's the thing. The reason we love this game is because anything can happen. So let's just hope for the best, man. And we're talking about how big a round of 16 entrance is. Imagine if we beat these guys to go to the quarterfinals, bro. Oh,
baby.
My God. Bro, that would be... We would match the U.S. team's best ever round in the World Cup. In our third World Cup. Please, God, please make this happen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is there any chance we can face the U.S.?
Well, I don't think so. Maybe if we make it in the finals.
Okay,
let me pull up the bracket.
It'll be a great matchup, great country, great people.
Great people.
Oh
great.
My God.
51st, sorry.
It'll be the 51st date. Sorry. I had to just throw that in there. Fucking guy.
You should, bro.
Yeah. But
you're clowning, bro. You're clowning.
We can play USA in the quarterfinals.
Bro.
No way.
Bro.
It's not gonna happen though. But it could happen. It's not gonna happen, but it could happen. So USA would have to go through the winner of Belgium and Senegal. Very possible.
Very possible. Yeah, exactly.
Then whatever comes out of the Portugal and Spain games.
Ooh.
If it's Portugal, maybe possible. And Yamal doesn't look 100%. And then obviously Morocco has to beat... Canada has to beat Morocco and France. We're...
France? Oh, no.
It's us. We're the problem. USA might make it. We won't.
It's not you. It's me. It's me.
Bro, fuck that.
Oh, God.
No way, boy. Okay.
Hey, you guys...
What?
You guys got a quick score prediction? Just a quick little...
Okay. I'm going to be... My hopium and my copium is through the roof. I'm going to say 0-0. We win on penalties. 2-1. Literally in 5 shots, I think 2 penalties will go in for us and then 1 for them.
I like
That's
it.
how
I'm good with that.
You know what? I'll stick to that too.
I'm good. Let's go, Canada! Let's go!
It's the best I can hope for. But you know what? You know what gave me hope? Because on Sunday, I went to bed thinking, damn, I had a good time in Toronto. I would love to come back again next week, but, I'm thinking, we're going to lose. Do I want to sit in this heat wave if we're going to lose? And then I tuned in on Monday, and I watched Paraguay versus Germany. And that if anything can make me believe, it was this game, because Paraguay had one of the great shocks of, honestly, I think all time. One of, like, it's got to be one of the biggest shocks I've ever seen. They ended up tying with Germany in regulation 1-1 and won 4-3 on penalties. Like, I don't want to spend too long on this match, but did you guys watch it? First of all, I did watch this game.
I did watch this game. I have to say, I couldn't believe how Germany were playing, bro. They were so. It's like they thought they had 4 hours to play. There's no urgency. They have such good players. Play with some more speed. Paraguay did that. They tried to get on the counter. They tried to make things happen. Germany were too focused on their shape in midfield and just passing it slowly. Havertz scored, and honestly, I thought he was their best player. I thought Felix Mencha, who I've been talking up, I thought he didn't have the best game. He was giving the ball away a lot. I know this is your boy. Florian Wirtz, man, he doesn't play like there's 90 minutes. He gets the ball, let me just kick it to... Bro, you gotta score, shoot the ball. And he has the quality to do it, he just doesn't do it. Yeah. I will say this though. Obviously, like, we know Germany lost. They did get robbed. That's a robbery. That's a goal. That's an absolute goal. I don't think they, over the 120 minutes, they deserve to win Germany, but that's a robbery, bro. That goalkeeper, literally, he got touched. He milked it so hard. He didn't even. The defender didn't even push him or anything like that.
I actually didn't see it. Can you walk me through that?
This is what happened.
I missed it.
This is what happened, right? So obviously there was like a touch on the shirt.
Yeah.
He felt it, and the defender just lets him go.
Yeah.
He falls on the ground, and he looks at the referee, does this. Nothing happens. He gets up right away while the ball's in the air. So clearly, he's back up in position to make the save.
Yeah.
So it's not. Okay. He's not. The defender's not impeding him while the ball's in the air. None of that. And the referee looked at it, and because he did the play acting, they ruled the goal out. Honestly, if I was a Germany fan, I'd be absolutely losing my head, bro. The fact that wasn't given as a goal, Germany absolutely did get robbed. But again, this penalty shootout, Germany, what?
Stinker.
Yo, hold on. So, I don't know if you guys heard. And I don't know how true this is, but what I saw on social media was essentially like, when it was time to take the penalty kicks, there was discourse amongst the Germans on who should be going up. Essentially, a lot of the experienced guys, like Goretzka and stuff, apparently just put their hands up and say, "Yo, I don't want to deal with this." And so Jonathan Tah had to go up, who ended up missing his penalty. Then I come to find out has never taken a penalty in his professional career.
Yeah, that shows.
And you send this man out to take a penalty in a knockout round in the World Cup. Talk about throwing a teammate under the bus. Like, these guys were just trying to save face on their own and let him take the gunshot. It was already bad as is, but once I learned that, I don't know, especially Goretzka. I mean, this is a guy who has, I don't even know how many, 10, close to 100 caps for Germany, multiple-time league winner with Bayern. Like, we know his accolades. Like, this is one of the most experienced players on this German team. Mm-hmm. And he didn't step up. I was so disappointed. And, man, Neuer fucking tried, bro.
He tried.
Unbelievable things. He came out of retirement to help this team. He did everything he can to keep them in. And I was joking about it with some of my friends too, and I just said, man, Neuer should have taken the last kick. I swear if Neuer took the last kick, he would have made it.
Yep. Compared to what Todd did. Have you guys heard this saying? I don't know, a coach, I think, like from the 90s said it. He's like, football's a funny game. You play 120 minutes and Germany win on penalties. Because I think this is right? That's a saying. And I think this is the first ever penalty shootout Germany's ever lost. Or something crazy like that.
Crazy like that.
Maybe the first one or the second one. So they always win on penalty shootouts. And the fact that this is a German national team, they have a lot of soul searching to do, man. Like, remember I was talking about one of my first football memories was the 2002 World Cup. Germany were in the finals. It was Oliver Kahn, like big personalities. Even if they didn't have the greatest technical level, it was Germany. They made the semifinals without fail every time. And now you have players like this. throwing teammates on the bus. It's pathetic.
And good
man.
players, by the way. And you know
Great
what?
players.
Again, I'm not making any excuse. As you mentioned, my boy Wirtz, he was just, he's just walking in the park.
Yeah.
But so, where was Leroy Sané, bro? He was, like, he stunk up the gaff.
Stunk up
right?
the gaff.
Like, even after Musiala came in, first of all, I don't know why. Was there an injury scare for Musiala? I didn't know why he didn't start.
So basically he has been injured and they're slowly working him back to fitness. So
Okay,
he doesn't look like the same player he's been, which I understand.
Sure.
Right? Because they're trying to nurse him back to full fitness. So that I kind of got, but again, he's been kind of disappointing too. But I don't hold that against him fully, but everyone else has been poor.
Yeah, everyone else was poor, from the flanks. First of all, Wirtz was playing in an awkward position. Like, you should not play him left mid or even left wing. He has failed at Liverpool. People know that. Leroy Sané has lost his legs.
Yeah.
At the first place. And Undav is not a starter, sorry.
We were discussing that. He's not a starter. He's better off the bench. Yeah.
He's a great impact sub, but not a starter.
I think that's a good point because we talked about that in the last episode because he was the hot guy coming out of that group stage, and should he have started, and we were of the opinion he shouldn't have. This was proof of that. I think Germany has a bunch of these, like, they don't have a 9, they don't have an outright winger, they just have these like bunch of 10s that can somewhat get jumbled in together, the Wirtz, the Havertz, the Musialas. And I think they're kind of struggling to figure out how to make that system work.
I was thinking Walter Mata, but
he's poor.
He's
poor, bro. Nah.
He made a decent impact with
Walter Nada.
What?
Nah. Okay, never mind. I said put it in there, bro. Sorry, man. It just came out. That's who I am. But,
it's okay. It's
Keep
okay.
it coming.
We live with it.
I like it.
If Arsenal didn't win this year, I would have laughed at that still. Sorry, I don't know why I brought that up. Yo, what?
Nothing, bro. I was just saying Kai Havertz has been Germany's best player.
Had to miss a penalty, right? You can't take the Arsenal out of the man. You can't take the Arsenal out of the man. That's what I was telling my friends.
You can cheered when he missed, bro. I audibly cheered when I couldn't believe it. It was like scripted, bro.
What's up with us and penalties? Arteta, sort this out, bro. Fix this, man. I can't do this, bro. We won the Premier League. I'm still getting bantered about penalty misses, bro. Please, man.
Next season, they'll earn the most penalties.
I'm done, bro.
Wait and watch, Sal.
Oh, God, bro. Why did he have to miss, man? Whatever, man. Whatever.
Let's step over, man.
Regardless.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Nah.
Go for it.
Whatever, fuck Germany. I don't care about them anyways. They're boring to watch. Fuck them. Paraguay's kind of chill. Let me see who Paraguay would be facing in the next round. And would you believe it? It's France. So, we were complaining about our matchup. So, it was fun watching Paraguay win their last game in the World Cup. Hope they have a safe flight back home. And hopefully they concede less than 4 goals, because that would be a success. Very quickly, do we want to talk about what the hell France was doing to Sweden today?
Yes.
Bro, because
yes,
the Bloods were cooking. The Blues were cooking.
The blue, la cook, la bouche, bro. The thing is, like, when you watch a game, usually you can kind of point to some Sweden players and say, oh, this player played bad, they didn't step up. It wasn't the case, bro. There was only one team playing, and that was France. They're not playing the same sport. They're playing like a whole different sport, bro. Like, it's unbelievable. Again, everyone's going to talk about Mbappe, of course. Like, he scored 2 goals, he's unreal, like, all that. But Michael Olise is a magician.
Bro.
This guy, everything France does in attack that we rave about, we talk about how dangerous they are. It's all Michael Olise.
He's the
I
orchestrator.
really hope he's everything, bro. This guy, right wing, left wing, cam in attack. His pass. I don't know if you saw the second pass to Mbappe.
Sublime.
He's just unbelievable, dude. No, he's different gravy. And Sweden, like, I love Gyökeres, and he did okay-ish against Saliba. But they have Saliba too in the back.
Not
like,
much you can do, man.
There's nothing you can do, and I have to say, like, this is probably the best attack I've seen in the World. I don't remember the last time I saw an attack this scary in the World Cup. Barcola today. Ooh. Oh my god, bro! That guy is spooky, bro. With
Liverpool,
his pace,
please get him. Liverpool, please get him.
Nah, that's Arsenal, bro. It's Arsenal, bro. No, let's not do this right now.
You can get.
No, where's Yan Diomande, bro? Get Yan Diomande.
Yeah. 150 million. We're to spend 150 million on him. Yeah.
No, bro. He's going to PSG now too,
he's
bro.
He's gone. Nobody's gonna pay 120. Like 120. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, you're gonna end up with like Harry Wilson or something, bro. Harry Wilson.
No. Worse needs competition on that left side, bro.
Bro, for real, man. I'm telling you, bro.
He was supposed to be Salah's replacement.
Who?
Barcola.
Hey, man, listen. I really hope he comes to Arsenal, but no, yeah, France. I don't know what else to say about them. They look scary good. Scary good. The quality of the bench, the quality starting, unbelievable. And yeah.
Bro, I don't see anyone as strong as France. Like even their bench, like as you mentioned, you have Doué on bench. You know, you have probably one of the strongest benches.
You know what I want to see, especially for the Paraguay game, just for the streets will never forget the Joga Bonito, Mbappe, and behind him Ryan Cherki with Olise on the right and Dembele on the left. I think those four just would be the most entertaining ball I think we will ever get. That's like 2002 Brazil level type of shit, man.
Yeah.
The way they'd be moving. That's why I want to see Cherki start just one game. I want him to start against Paraguay at least, because I think he would just I don't know. All of them can just run circles around these guys. They're so skilled at what they do. It's such a stupid bullshit fucking unfair team. God damn it, I hate them so much.
I wish.
Watch it's funny you brought up that Brazil team. I think the trio of Mbappe, Olise, Dembele, that's like prime Brazil, bro. It's like a Brazil trio, those three. They're unbelievable because they keep switching positions, right? Like, it's crazy.
I saw actually an Instagram post about that too, and it was the 2002 trio, right? Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, and R9, and it was comparing them to the French guys. And immediately in my head, it's like, what the hell? What an outrageous recency bias. And then I thought about it, and I was like, wait, Mbappe scores at the same rate R9 does. Olise is as much of a technician as Rivaldo ever was. And Dembele's Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
On the level of Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho.
It's actually that good. And then you think about the bench and think there's guys that can give all of them a run for their money. So
I think people are going to kill you for comparing Olise to Rivaldo, though. I think that's bro. Like, you know what? I get what you're saying, but
I know. No. I was just saying, when it comes to that technical dribbling.
Yeah.
That part of their game, they're all he's one of the few guys, he's elite, right? Top 5 for me in the world, right? Yeah. And he's still decently not young, but he's still in his prime. I'm not comparing him to Rivaldo, but I'm just saying, as a front three, he already has 4 assists. The production is there. Whatever.
5. I guess he has 5 assists.
He has 5
5 now.
Yeah,
he's 5 now.
And he's young, bro. Sal, he's what, 20? He's barely 24.
23, no? He's
23, 24. Yeah. He's not.
He has everything.
Yet to reach his prime.
I just have to ask this, bro. If Elliot Anderson is going for 116, how much do you have to pay to get Elise?
260.
How much? 200, bro. That's like starting. That's like you get that bid rejected, bro. The quality difference, it's crazy. This guy is so good, but yeah, Elliot Anderson's 160 mil, but I don't know.
Bro, 150 to 200, right?
Easy. Bayern said that they won't sell him even if they pay, even if anyone pays 200. So
why would they, bro? Why would they?
Because that's their Robin now. They don't ever have to get rid of him, right? This is your man for the next 10 years. You're good. Even when Harry Kane is gone, you have all Musiala and him to just pass the mantle over, and they're just gonna keep it rolling, man. It's they're so good, and I can't believe he played in Crystal Palace. It doesn't even make sense. Him and Eze on one team, that was still the most fun I had watching Premier League ball when Eze was still a 10 and not this weird left wing position.
Trust me, bro.
Oh, such a fun team to watch. But anyways, yeah, France. I hope you lose. Gonna be rooting for Paraguay so that we play them and move on to the quarterfinals. But we're gonna run through some of the other games that happened super quickly. Brazil versus Japan. Did you guys watch this game?
Ooh.
Banger game,
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way. So
Banger
fun.
game.
In bits and
Super
pieces.
Super back and forth.
Yep.
You know what Japan lacks in size, they make up for it in being almost annoying as fuck. They're just
Yep.
all over the place. You talk about covering every blade of grass. All 11 of them covered every blade of grass. Like it was. I swear I'm not being racist. Like they made up for effort where they lacked in talent, but I think the talent just shone because whatever. Honestly, I'm just bringing this up to say Vinícius Jr. is so good, and I think we've forgotten because he plays with Mbappe and he's just fucked up that team chemistry. But I'm one of those people. I kind of shat on him for the last like year and a half. That he almost scored one of the greatest goals I have ever seen in my life. The first touch, nutmeg into the drag back to make the guy fall over the outside of the boot. Oh, dude, I could watch Vinny play all day, man. He was just levels above.
If not for that, the save, the goalie Suzuki, that was a masterclass of a save as well.
Great save.
It just
He's a good
brushed through his
goalkeeper, yeah.
fingertips, But that goal would have been probably the goal of the tournament, Puskas level goal. Like the way he initiated, he was ripping through the defense, bro. Like especially in the second half, And you were right, because of Real Madrid's team chemistry being completely, skewed as of now. We forget how good Vinny has been and how good he can be, or is rather,
Because people forget the amount of pressure Vini had coming into this tournament. He was looked at as Brazil's savior. Like, this guy has to deliver. And even us, we've been doing this for 2 episodes. We've talked about Haaland. We've talked about Mbappe. We haven't mentioned Vini once. Man's tearing it up. Man's been tearing it up. He's delivered for every game for Brazil. That game against Japan, the first half, I felt, you know what? Japan really put it on them. Second half was Joga Bonito Brazil, bro. They were like, literally, forget it. I heard the music in the back. Oh my, bro, they were just passing it. Kune was playing well, and I was happy as an Arsenal fan because Gabriel got the assist, unreal ball to Casemiro.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you watched it. Unreal ball, Casemiro did the little celebration. Fire. Yeah, super fire. And then the 90-minute winner, Bruno Guimaraes, who's been
exceptional.
Stand out,
I think
man.
What a
stand
player.
up,
United
stand
player.
up.
And he should cheeky boy.
Man
We'll
can
see,
hope.
bro.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
No. You guys
He's
lost
gonna get out of
Matthias-
Newcastle,
You guys,
right?
no. You guys lost Matias Fernandez to Spurs, bro. I'm sorry, fam.
No.
85
I'm so
million.
happy. I'm so happy. 85 million.
Yeah, it's actually
For- from
crazy. It is crazy.
What?
Relegation, bro. The central midfield market is... I don't know what's going on, bro. I
I'll
have
take
no idea what's going on.
Nmicha. I don't know how to say his goddamn name.
Felix Mecha.
Yeah, I'll take him any day over Fernandez for 85 million. Anyways, we got to talk about some of the transfers that happened.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's
We'll have an
happening in the
episode
Prem.
coming soon for that.
Later
as
on,
well.
later on.
Yeah,
Like I have to, I just have to say, like Martinelli, I feel like he's so disrespected because he's a big game player. Goals against Man City. The thing with Arteta puts him on the touchline. He's an inside forward. You put him closer to goal, you're gonna get goals. You're gonna get output, and he can finish. Big moments, he shows up, and I'm so happy for him because a lot of Arsenal fans want him out because he's like, oh, he's not good enough, blah blah blah. I have a soft spot for him because he carried us through the trenches for a long time under Arteta's reign. And I'm so glad he had that moment. So I was really happy with that as an Arsenal.
Yeah. I mean, I can never like Martinelli being a Liverpool fan, especially
The Conor Bradley incident.
Come on, bro. Arwin.
He didn't know,
that.
bro. He didn't know. We'll get into it, I guess.
Do not defend, and we'll get to this later on.
It's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Let's take it offline, guys.
Take it offline. Let's take it offline. Let's circle back and double click.
Let me back up on that a little bit.
What?
On that note, I don't know how to
Back it up. All right. Sounds like a funky move.
The one other game to talk about very quickly is we're talking about a lot of these big name players showing up and scoring goals. We had a big goal from a big man up front Erling Haaland pushing Norway with a late winner in the 86th minute. But before that, Nusa, I don't know if you guys were watching this game.
That goal was fire.
Nusa's goal was unbelievable, man. Like, we'll talk about Norway first, and we'll get to Ivory Coast after. But what a beautiful goal. He cuts in inside, just on that left-hand side, inside the box, and curls it so perfectly. It was unsavable into the side netting, top bins. Beautiful goal from Nusa. Then Amad Diallo came off the bench.
Bro.
Again, scored, equalizing
What a goal.
again for the second time in this tournament off the bench. Fantastic goal. Arguably two contenders for some of the best goals in the tournament. Yep. And then Mr. Inevitable. He's gotten, I think, 60 goals in something like 67 games or something. His goal scoring record for Norway is just as mind-bogglingly insane as it is for Man City. Scores an 86-minute winner to give Norway the 2-1 win. I missed the end of the game. I did go back and watch the highlights, but yeah, man, this guy Haaland is just, I used to shit on him so much before. I was like, oh, Mbappe's better and Kane's better and this and that. And sure, you could still argue those things, but I don't talk shit about him anymore, man. He's one of the best to ever do it. Like, simple as.
He is the best striker, arguably.
Best goal scorer.
Best goal scorer. Yeah, sure. Best goal scorer. That's Harry Kane. But he can be. He's got the potential.
Absolutely.
No,
it's close.
No, for me, if you look at the ability to score goals, it's Haaland.
It's no one.
It's Haaland.
He can
There's no one.
He can stretch his legs
Just
and
his awareness of the game, of where to be when. Even today's game, if you watch that whole game, he did nothing. He did nothing for 85 minutes, bro. He didn't win a duel. He was just running around. He didn't get the service. He was just putting his head down. But at the end of the day, when they need a goal, who's there?
Fucking captain.
And bro, and he didn't even mean that tap in. I don't know if you saw the replay. He tapped it really, really softly. He got worried. He tried to chase it, but the goal just went in. He's like, all right, and just walked away.
And just like a chill guy,
He's just like, he's literally the Thanos of football. Just inevitable. Just it's gonna happen. Just it doesn't matter what's going on. He's gonna be there. He's gonna score the goal. I thought, like, if we're kind of talking about the game in general, I didn't think Norway deserved to win. I thought Ivory Coast were better. Nicolas Pepe was really good for Ivory Coast. And honestly, Sal, I'm surprised you didn't hype up that Ahmad goal. That was insane.
Bro,
I was expecting
I'm telling you, one of the two of the best goals I've seen in the whole World Cup in the same game. Unbelievable.
Bro, like the Nusa goal was fire, like top corner. That Ahmad goal, I was like, I got up. I was like, dude, what? Like, I was watching with my wife, Anu. Shout out to my wife. What's up? She was like, what? What is this goal? I was showing her. I was like, oh, look at this goal. She was impressed, so that's how you know it's a good goal. Unbelievable. Like, if because she's stuck watching Arsenal, bro. Everything's a corner, a penalty. Like, so she's happy with that. But
she needs to watch more United play then, man.
Nah, she doesn't want to watch third
Just to be depressed.
She likes winning though. She likes champ. I can't believe I'm talking 22 years, bro. I love it. Whatever, we'll get into that later. But yeah, like that Ahmad goal. Yeah, we will. It's happening. But yeah, that Ahmad goal was unreal. But I feel for Ivory Coast. They deserve to win that game. And that I forget his name. I don't know how to say it. The 20-year-old midfielder. He plays for Trabzonspor. His name is Ulay.
I don't know how to say his name. Ulay.
Baller.
Yeah,
even
so
today,
good.
he was so good. He's got one of those the jittery little dribble. Like he can just beat a man with that little head movement. He has that. He has that little just. That's a good comparison actually.
No, that's what I was thinking about when I was watching him. He's his composure and his ability to like take the ball in like close quarters. It reminded me of Mainu a little bit.
Yeah, like that's actually that's a great comparison. And honestly, a Premier League team should really look at him if they want a central midfielder. I thought even Diomande played really well. Mm-hmm. Close Liverpool player, but probably not. But that sucks.
I knew you would do that.
Yeah, man. I saw that news. He's going to PSG. I'm like, damn, bro, that sucks, bro. Because everyone thought he's going to Liverpool, but let him know. But it sucks for Ivory Coast. I thought they'd actually make it through, but
yeah. We'll talk about transfers later on. Honestly, when they were asking more than 100 mil, I know he's amazing. Don't get me wrong. And I was
100
livid
mils a
too.
lot.
No, more than that, bro. And right now, even PSG,
Yeah.
if they have to, buy him, they're gonna pay him upwards of 120 mil. They're not gonna sell him right away. He's gonna be sold for like 2027. But we'll get to that later on. I just wanted to, tap into that.
Get the herd out. I got you, man. Don't worry, I got it. But yeah,
Get it out.
I thought Diamande was good, but I don't think he lived up to the expectations he set for himself after that first game that we watched him in. What I was surprised to see was he ends the tournament with 0 shots on target. Now, I did like that they tried him on the left, but he still didn't get shots off on target, so maybe my point was pointless anyways. But I thought if him playing on the left, being right-footed, would create more opportunities. Pepe was good. I would have loved to see Diallo start one of the games.
Yeah.
Because you see his quality, but again, it's easy to say, right? It's like the Undaf thing. Maybe he needs to come off the bench to create these moments. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, Ivory Coast, I feel bad. I really was rooting for them. I wanted them to win. But it's like that Canada thing we were talking about. You have to take advantage of those opportunities, because when you have a guy like Haaland on the other side, he will. So we'll see. In terms of how the round of 16 at least is playing out, we've got France and Paraguay on our Canada side of the bracket already set up. They're going to be playing against the winner of Canada and Morocco. Obviously, on Thursday, there's a big game in Toronto. Maybe we'll go. Maybe we won't.
What do you
go.
want to do, guys? We'll take it off.
If anyone's listening, BMO, MLSC, Doritos Canada, Pepsi Canada, send us to watch Portugal, Croatia, and we will advertise you to our followers.
10 followers on TikTok, yeah.
Please.
10 beats.
What?
Yeah, Portugal, Croatia. Quick. So I'm gonna run through some of the rest of the matchups. You want to give a little quick predictions? Portugal, Croatia. What are we going for it?
It's gonna be a tough one. I'll go with I'll go for this one. Portugal win, but they'll struggle. Like maybe a 90th minute goal. I hope, and hopefully a Cristiano brace. Hopefully a Cristiano brace.
Oh, that will make me happy. I know I'm
But they'll struggle
on the comments for supporting Ronaldo. Yeah. Please, bro. Ronaldo, do this, bro. I'm gonna get absolutely roasted, man. But whatever, I'll take it. Yeah, that would make us all happy. So that's a good prediction. I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna go 4-1 Portugal with a Ronaldo brace. Bruno with 3 assists. Rafael Leao with a goal, and an own goal. That's what I'm going for. That's exactly
Guardiola own goal, because nobody likes Man City.
Yes. I like that. I'm cool with that.
Yes.
Yep. Guardiola own goal. Nice.
Next up, Portugal would then go on to play the winner of Spain and Austria.
We know who it is.
We're gonna go. we're going Spain. Although they weren't that great last game, but it's Spain. I think the quality will show. I think Yamal will be better. I just don't think he's gonna be as. I don't know. He looked tired. I don't know what word I should use to describe him, but I think Yamal's gonna go back to who he is, and that's gonna alone be enough to, I think, take Spain through. But Arvin, I'm hearing hesitancy.
I just that game against Uruguay. It was Uruguay, right? They weren't that great, man. They weren't that great. The reason they got that first goal because Muslera, the king of mistakes, let another one in.
Oh, God.
And I don't know what it is with Spain. I think Yamal's injury, he's not obviously at his best at the moment. I think that really affects them because he's the one who gives them that swagger to play. But again, I think even when they won the World Cup in 2010, everybody was talking about, they're slow build up, they're only scoring a goal. They went on to win the tournament. So that's what big teams do. So I'm not going to write them off, but I don't think it's a gimme. We've seen this World Cup. Nothing's a gimme anymore.
Yep.
You never know what could happen. Sabitzer banger, Austria, boom. 1-0. You never know. It could happen, right? So I don't think it's like a foregone conclusion, but I would pick Spain to win too. Maybe like a little 2-1. Why not?
2-1? Okay. I'll go 2-0. I'll go 2-0 Spain. I think they'll keep the clean sheet. What do you got, Anurup?
I mean, I go for a Spain win. Not I don't know about the score line, but I'm pretty sure Spain's gonna win. I can't predict the score line honestly.
I mean, you can just.
Oyarzabal can turn up.
Oh,
Oyarzabal, yeah. Maybe let's say what 3-1, right?
3-1, big one. Okay.
And you know what? Funny enough, Vegas got Spain as some pretty big odds. So they're minus 300 favors, 3-1 odds for Spain. So if you're thinking you're on Arvin's side and you're a betting man or woman, maybe a little tenor on Austria might not be the worst idea. Next up, we're moving to that bottom half of that bracket. We are looking at quite a weak round of 32, which is USA and Bosnia. I don't know what to make of this. I think this could be like a bit of a scrappy game. Bosnia's been somewhat underwhelming, and USA obviously has the home advantage. So I'm just gonna take the safe way out and say USA in an entertaining 1-0.
You're going 1-0 USA? Okay.
Yeah.
I started this tournament as a USA hater. They've impressed me, bro. I can't even lie. They play really fast. I think the US leads in the most kilometers run, and that's so Poch. That's what Pochettino does.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know what? I'm gonna go 2-0. I think they're gonna beat them comfortably. 2-0.
I like that.
I wouldn't say comfortably. I would go for a 2-1. I don't know, because Bosnia have been unpredictable, right? They haven't shown their best side, and especially when it comes to defending. But I don't know. I see them scoring one goal. But yeah, the US have been, they have been pretty quick, pretty fast. And that's what I can come up with, for the US.
Bosnia's goal scoring is the one that's really struggling.
Yeah.
They're only through because they scored 3 goals against Qatar, and we know how Qatar is, so let's take that.
Hey, whoa. My childhood right there. I still support you. You got slap 6-0, but whatever, man.
Hey, I wore my Saudi jersey to work today. Loud and proud. I don't care how they played against Uruguay.
Man.
Next up, the winner would face the winner of Belgium and Senegal. That's a tough game. And I've been thinking about this one for a little bit, and I honestly, this one's as close to a pick'em as there is. So I'm gonna once again take the safe route out and say 2-2 draw. And I'm sticking to my African roots. I'm gonna whatever. Senegal in penalties.
Senegal in penalties. I feel like Belgium played well their last game. I forgot who they played. Oh, no, they played New Zealand, and they played well. But again, it's New Zealand. But other than that, I haven't been impressed with Belgium a lot. Trossard's been their best player. Their striker situation's a bit weak. I thought Senegal, I think they even gave a good run for their money against Norway. So yeah, I'll pick Senegal. I think I'll go to pens, but I'll pick Senegal.
I would say the opposite. I would still feel Belgium may, scrape a win. Let's say 1-0 win. They'll struggle because Senegal haven't, sure, they impressed against Norway, but none of their top players, like Semenyo he's just been running around. I feel he hasn't had the best of the World Cup.
Ismail Assar's been good.
Senegal.
Ismail Assar's been good for Senegal. Because Semenyo plays for Ghana, right?
Sorry. I was about to say Sane. Not Sane, sorry. Mane. Fuck. Why am I getting confused?
Mane.
Mane.
Yeah.
Semenyo. Yeah. Right? No, but I think I would go for Belgium, and Trossard has been there, arguably.
He's been unreal, actually,
Yeah.
It very
Bring that
well
price
could
up,
go
bro.
either way, honestly.
Right? Yeah.
Bring that price up.
Next up, we have a game that's going on right now. If you guys haven't looked at the score yet, don't look. Give me your prediction first. What are you guys going with, Mexico or Ecuador?
I think Mexico are already up.
Yeah.
They're up
I saw
1-0
that.
already.
I saw that earlier on.
Dude, I didn't see it. Are
They
they up
actually
1-0?
are. They actually
No
are.
way! Wait,
They are.
I'm gonna check now. I'm gonna check now.
Mr.
Oh, they're up 2-0
R.
now. Dude, they're 2 now. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry for the spoiler, but yeah, they're up 2 now. Yeah, bro, Mexico, bro, they're playing in Mexico City too. There's no way. Ecuador's they've been poor this whole tournament, so.
And they got a home advantage. I would
They
go
probably
with
have-
Mexico as well.
Yeah, the best home advantage this whole tournament, so.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm reluctantly also going to go with Mexico. Although I love Mexico. I'm going to wear my jersey tomorrow probably. No, I'm not, because we are going to talk about England and Congo. England by how many? That's my question.
They need to step up, bro. They need to step
two,
up.
Not 3, not 4, not 5. Harry Kane's about to go LeBron Miami Heat on them.
Miami,
And by that I mean 2-0. They're only going to. That's all Miami Heat won with them, right? So,
Yes.
my prediction is England 2-0. I think Congo makes it tough. I think they're gonna get 1 goal in the first half, and it's a dicey, cagey game. And then, kind of in the later stages, they're gonna get a counterattack, and Rashford's gonna get a second goal. Not second goal, but Rashford would score the second goal. So that's my prediction. England 2-0.
I'm gonna predict 1-0 Declan Rice corner, and
Harry Kane header.
sure, yeah, it's gonna be a set piece.
Okay, it has to be a set piece, right? When it's Deku. But I would go. You know what? I would stick to Jude Bellingham scoring. So
Okay.
maybe 3. You know what? I'd go for 3-1. I'd go for 3-1. And one goal scorer from England would be, like a surprise. Let's say a surprise package. I
Like
don't
Jet
know.
Spence.
No, okay, not that surprising.
Oh, that's too surprising. That's a bit too
Yeah.
much of a surprise, but no, it's not gonna be an easy game, man.
Maybe a Declan
They-
Rice
I-
corner and a Guehi header, So
Oh, that could work. Yeah, one of the defenders, but yeah, they really need to step up. They've
3-1. Visa
Yeah,
may
but-
score,
Oh, Johan Wissa could score. Yeah, they played well last game, so.
Yeah.
Congo's no joke. I think they've earned our respect, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that I still think England should get it done, right? Like we all know this. It just won't be a walk in the park. But before I leave this side of the bracket, the potential round of 16. Quarterfinal matchup is Brazil versus England, and I think that's gonna feed generations worth of families, bro. The last time England played Brazil in the World Cup was 2002, where
Of course.
Ronaldinho scored that famous free kick goal over David Seaman.
Seaman.
That's the last time England has played Brazil in the World Cup. And obviously they only won 2-1 that game. This is two of the biggest footballing nations in the world, arguably the two biggest footballing nations in the world. So I hope this happens. This is not something that happens often. So just as fans of the sport, and for you guys that maybe don't follow football or soccer on a regular basis, if England and Brazil do play each other, man, it's going to be one of the games of all time. So I do hope that plays out, because it would take a pretty drastic upset to make sure that doesn't happen. And talking about drastic upset, Cape Verde 0-0. They win on penalties 5-4. Lionel Messi misses the last and 5th penalty.
Oh my God.
Argentina kicked out. That is my official prediction.
I wish.
I think the one thing we're forgetting, in the round of 16, Brazil plays Norway. We're getting Gabriel versus Haaland in the World Cup. I am hyped.
Oh, yo, yeah.
I am so hyped, bro. Dude, that's gonna be a game, man. That's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be. They're gonna go at it like they always do. I love watching them both play. It's like a
I'm
center
waiting
back.
for the corners, bro.
Oh, corner FC, bro.
They're gonna be like wrestling each other, bro. Stay humble, eh?
Yeah.
Stay humble.
Stay humble, eh? Stay humble, eh? I can't do that anymore, bro.
Stay humble, eh? Stay humble, eh?
Dude, I woke up this morning and I was like, damn, we're Premier League champions. Crazy. Literally.
It's a
That's
fourth
unbelievable.
time. This is literally the 4th time he's brought up Arsenal this fucking podcast.
Hey man, sorry, bro.
We still have time for that.
We need to get to that, man. We need to get to that.
Oh no, I'm milking this shit till the next season starts, and then it's like, oh no, can't talk about last season.
I just want to ask you, do you guys miss the Prem? I miss it, man. I miss the Prem.
What?
I do and I don't, especially because
I did at the beginning. Season. I did at the beginning, but right now, nah. I don't think about it. Like, I do love I told you guys, I love international football. Like, I'm that nerd that watches the Nations League and shit. Like, I personally enjoy it a lot, so I'm like so into it that I haven't even thought about it. Besides, like, when you guys send me posts about transfer rumors, right? Like, that's the only time it pops up in my head. So personally, not as much, but I understand why you miss it.
It's honestly, I'm like, jokes aside, it's not even about Arsenal. I love the Premier League, bro.
Yeah.
Waking up Saturday morning, the broadcasts, something about it, man. And the fact that, like, once the World Cup's done, we're already in preseason. Season starts in August, bro. We're gonna be right back at it. I can't wait.
Fuck, it's just a month away, right?
Yeah.
Bro, once the World Cup's done, July 19th, it'll be preseason friendlies. August 17th or something is the Prem starts.
A lot of the teams that make it to like this, even quarters to semifinals and onwards, don't end up even joining the team for friendlies because it's that soon after.
Yeah.
Less than a week later,
tight.
they're already flying into, I don't know, Malaysia and all these places to do the friendlies. So, which is why I never got to see a lot of like Pogba and stuff when I went to go watch that preseason friendly, but got to see Salah and co because they were shit back then. But anyways, well, we do miss the Premier League, and we're gonna bring bear content when that comes, and leading up to the Premier League season as well. So we honestly have so much to talk about. We need a little, what do you call it? Like an off-season Premier League episode type of thing. Get everyone caught up on what's happening with our teams, what's happening in the Premier League, and our thoughts on it. But we'll get to that in due time. But World Cup fever is here, man. But yeah, to bring it back, I'm going Cape Verde. I'm just gonna. I'll fast forward. I know you guys are also going Cape Verde. Yes. Should I move on?
Yes. Cape Verde.
100%.
Cape Verde.
Vozinho masterclass.
Vozinha.
Yeah. Okay. So Argentina will win 6-0. Okay. Australia versus Egypt in the Great Mid-Off.
Egypt.
Yes, bro.
It should be Egypt. You know what's funny?
Goal and assist.
Egypt isn't like overwhelming favorites for this, which I was somewhat surprised by. I'm not even sure why. I'm not a betting man personally, but if you were, this is a good one to dabble into. And the last two matchups of the World Cup, round of 32, is our group nemesis. Had we beaten Switzerland in the last game, this is kind of where we would have been, and it would have looked a lot nicer. It's Switzerland versus Algeria and Colombia versus Ghana. So we'll start with Switzerland and Algeria. That's a tough game. That's a very tough game because I think Switzerland's not been very consistent. Some games they've showed up, and then other games they've looked quite average.
Yeah.
And I think Algeria on paper has quality. They have talent. Again, to me, this is a bit of a 50-50. I'm honestly, I'm not even sure. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think Algeria have been disappointing this tournament.
Yeah, I would resonate the same. Yeah.
Yeah. So
they haven't been great. I was expecting more from Algeria. They haven't delivered. I would go with Switzerland. It's a safe bet for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do the same. I think
maybe
Algeria's
1-0, maybe 1-0 or 2-1. I don't know, but it's gonna be Switzerland for me.
Yeah, same.
You know what? I'll go against the tone. I'll go Algeria 1-0, but I think. I mean, I guess it could go either way, right? We don't know. It's a close one. And I think the next game too, Colombia, Ghana, I'm naturally, I think, leaning towards Colombia. They are the more talented team. But I will stick with my African people. I'm going Ghana. You know what? I'm going to be bold with this one. Ghana 3-1 against Colombia.
Huh.
Against Colombia?
What?
I'm being bold. I'm going for it. I'm sticking with Team Africa. Down with the South Americans.
I think that's the bold,
No,
okay, boldest prediction.
I ain't even gonna defend myself. I'll be honest. I know that's whack.
Listen, bro. James Rodriguez, when he puts a Colombia shirt on, something happens to him, bro.
Something happens.
Something happens to him. He turns a years. He cooks, bro. This guy's chefing it up. Bro, no, he's dirty. So I can't. That performance against Portugal really moved me, man. They were on it. They were really on it.
Okay, Portugal was god awful too.
No, but I felt like they were awful because Colombia were that good.
Sure.
Bang, bang, bang.
They were just relentless. So I think I'm gonna have to pick Colombia for this one.
Same.
Sorry, Ghana. Sorry, Semenyo. Actually, why am I apologizing to
Semenyo.
Semenyo? This guy left us for City. Get out of here, man. Dash this guy, man.
No
Colombia all day.
players
Let's
accepted.
go. Nope.
I'm also interested to see that matchup between like who's gonna get the upper edge between Luis Diaz and Semenyo. I think like a lot of attention are gonna be on those two guys. They're the big star boys for each of their respective nations. So that could honestly be the difference maker as well, right? Like which one of those two guys is gonna make more magic. So I'm gonna take the long shot and I'll go with Colombia. But that's kind of our little preview done of the round of 32 and what we think we're going to expect in the round of 16. Tons of big matchups to come. Big game on Thursday, like I said, with Toronto. Big game on Saturday with Canada. So tons to watch, tons to follow up on. Anything else we want to talk about?
I just want to thank everybody for the comments. I just want to thank everybody for the likes. We're just starting our journey, and any interactions are welcome. So all the support we've been getting on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram. But if you guys aren't doing that already, what are you guys waiting for? We are VAR From Perfect, VAR From Perfect. It should be, I think it's down here. It's down there somewhere. I'm sure you guys can find it. Follow us on TikTok. We post content there, on Instagram, on YouTube. We love having these talks with you guys, getting into it in the comments. And again, what a moment for Canada to round it all back. Tomorrow's Canada Day. If you guys are celebrating Canada Day, hope you guys have a wonderful, safe Canada Day. It's going to be really hot. Grab a bunch of water. Stay hydrated. And I can't wait for this World Cup to get going. And hopefully Canada's in the finals and we win the World Cup, right? That's happening, right?
Let's go, Canada!
Let's go! That's a wrap for episode. That's a wrap for episode 3, guys. We'll see you in episode 4. And again, let's go Canada.
Canada Day Mubarak.